Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for coming to get your nightly/daily, depending on where you're located on the planet, your dose of medicine, because our medicine is the best medicine. Isn't it awesome? I like to think so. Hey, let's see who we have in chat tonight. Lisa, shout out to Lisa. Radiance. Hey, part of our bath cruise here. Hey, Serena. Let's see, Keith's here. Hello, Keith. Hope the West Coast is really nice right now. Actually, let's see. Has the sun gone down, or is like the sun setting whenever this begins? I think you mentioned something a couple nights ago, but I'm just curious. I guess I could look it up. Oh yeah, so Radiance is still keeping with the Mercedes. There you go. And actually, Radiance is in the chat tonight, so you guys can fill yourselves up with her lovely energy. She will not be live tonight here, but she's live in the chat, so that works. And okay, so the sun's setting right now. Yeah, that's awesome. Man, you get to meditate while the sun's setting in your face. That's pretty cool in my book. Depending on, I don't know if you actually sit outside. Do you sit outside and do this, or with the sun, kind of doing that thing, or do you sit inside your house or something? Granted, I don't know if you have an ocean view or not, but hey, it's all good regardless. So let's see what I want to talk about tonight. Oh, did anyone? Okay, so let's get a couple questions from you in chat. Oh, you're inside. Okay, probably sitting in the AC if it's hot outside. Because I, in my location, I'm still running my AC actually as well. So, did anyone utilize what I was talking about yesterday about really making your day and pulling on this energy that we work with every night? If has really set your tone. In other words, were you on the face of the wave, or are you getting spin cycled by the wave? And spin cycle is just a little surfing term. I don't know if it's still used, but it was used back in my surfing days. Or you'd come up, take a breath, and then get wiped out by a wave, and then you would literally go head over heels in a spin cycle because the waves were so stinking big and strong. And usually you'd cover up your head too, so you wouldn't bash it on any coral, because you'd rather get your arms or your legs hit by coral. Well, you'd rather not hit any coral at all, because it hurts the coral and it also hurts your body. And here's a fun fact: coral can also give you, it's almost like it tattoos you in a way, because if you get cut by coral, it'll actually stain your skin, so you'll have that scar forever. If memory serves, I think it does, because I knew some guys that had some of those coral tattoos, and of course it hurts too. Okay, well, hey, I'm glad it helps, Keith. I'm glad it helps you get through the day, brother. Because every little thing, we're getting bombarded by so much stuff right now, so much nonsense, and the powers that be are trying to kick off other things in the world and get us in one more war, which is unfortunate. But hey, that's why we come and do what we do every night. That's why we come and meet, because at least we're that glimmer. We're putting that energy out there that if people just stop for a moment, they stop and unplug for a moment. It maybe hits the right. I don't think it has to hit exactly the right politician's head or anything like that. It doesn't have to click with the right politician. I think what it does is it hits with the ordinary people like ourselves, because I think things are coming down things are coming to light, because we're coming into light. We are coming into this age of light, this new energy. Because think about it, even, well, maybe 10 years ago, but think about 20 years ago, we would have not had this medium. We would not had this ability to get together and do something like we're doing now. I know there was a radio show announcer named Art Bell. He actually started a show called Coast to Coast AM. And he used to do collective meditations, or he would have everybody pray for something, or usually I think it was collective prayer, but to try to get something to happen. And unsurprisingly, stuff, you could see a difference in certain things. I think he was able to, and had, I think it was arguably some definitive results of trying to skew something on the planet. And I think it's real because I believe in. Yeah, there you go, Dreamland. Yeah, that's right, Keith. Um, oh wait, no, Dreamland. Wait, is Dreamland Whitley Strieber's show or is that Art Bell's show? Well, regardless, because that Whitley Strieber's still into that. He's still into the collective consciousness thing too. And one thing that doing this meditation has taught me that we have far more. It's like our energetic signatures are, let's just say it like this, our primary energy that we walk around that fuels us is probably like 98% the same from everyone. And then there's just higher and lower versions of it that you deal with. And so what's the difference between myself and say radiance energetically? Is it what level our vibrations on at any given time, or is part of that our individual signature, our part of that our individual energetic signature that makes us an individual? It's pretty interesting to think about, and I managed to yeah, good old Art Bell. I've heard him for the first time while I was driving across the desert of all things, and I managed to get his show. This is like way back when. And I picked up his show, and it was really interesting. And I was just glued and riveted to just holding on. It was in the middle of the night, and I could not find him. It took me another 10 years or so to find him, just because at the time, we didn't have computers everywhere. So everyone get nice and comfortable, and we'll get started here in a few moments. And I do apologize if this is your first time here. I will tomorrow night go over how this meditation works in a little bit more depth. I've kind of skipped it the last couple nights because of other things going on, some other goings on. All right, and Radiance, let me know if you're still here. Let me know what color you want, okay? And just pop it in the chat real quick, or just put it in there, and I'll see it. I'll see it whenever I look up here in a moment. All right, so it's the top of the hour. So let's get over to the meditation screen. And I've got Keith. I've got you on peace, and I'm going to go ahead and put Lioness on. I'll put her on joy, and anyone else watching. Oh, and we have Radiance is actually on love too. So, and anyone else. Oh, Lisa is on a node. This will be a first. Let me know. I know she's on one. I just don't know which one. Huh. All right. So Radiance, if you're still here, let me know what color, and if I don't see one, well, I will just choose whichever one pops into my brain housing group. How's that sound? All right, I'm going to go ahead and clear our energy. Okay, yellow, so it is. Thank you, Radiance. All right, let's get our eyes closed. Oh, that's awesome, Lisa. That's a good choice. Actually, they're all good choices, but that happens to be one of my favorites. All right, with eyes closed. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. You find yourself floating, safely floating above the surface of the earth. In front of you is a beautiful golden pyramid. You notice a diamond pyramid on the top of this that caps off the top of this golden pyramid. You look around, you see others at the points of the pyramid, above the pyramid, and you see someone below. You see Mother Gaia down below you, standing on the planet beneath us. This planet that has a deep purple hue of energy. That's the last pulse we did last night. You see Mother Gaia node down there on the planet's surface, standing in the most beautiful green setting you've ever seen. It's just a wonderful green pasture, green meadow. Up above our golden pyramid You see the Father Sky node floating there. To your left and to your right, you see love, joy, and peace. Inside the Golden Pyramid, you see the Truth node. Now let's go ahead and reach out to each other's energy. There we go. Just reach out and handshake to everyone that you know. Reach out and connect with Radiance and Lisa on the love node. Connect with Keith on the peace node. Connect with Linus on the joy node. Connect with me on the unity node. The unity node is that beautiful sphere, that golden sphere that encompasses all of us and the planet beneath us. See these beautiful bands of energy going from your body to each other. A beautiful white bright energy. Connect down to the Mother Gaia node and up to Father Sky and to the Truth node as well. Put a smile on your face because this energy feels amazing. There we go. And connect to all the others here that are participating, that have yet to find a node. Very good. Look down in your light body. You see a beautiful spark growing in your chest. Beautiful bright white light. It's this beautiful healing, cleansing energy that we're bringing in from our contact with one another. Because when we make contact with one another, we step into our unity consciousness, this consciousness that grows stronger and stronger every night. And see this spark growing larger and larger in your chest, and now it's overtaking, it's past your knees and your shoulders. And you see this tube appear out of your back, and you start seeing just this brown gunk coming out, or black gunk. It could be dark green, whatever color your gunk, whatever color is pushed out. It's being pushed out by that beautiful cleansing, healing white light, removing any abnormal cells from your body, removing any disease, removing that hard day at work. Just anything you might be feeling, any angst from that day is being pushed out. Remove any fear, any doubt. Just let it be pushed out. Let any fear of world events, let any fear of tomorrow, just push it all out. And now look at that tube coming out of your back is now flowing with beautiful cleansed white light. Very good. You can dissolve that tube now. And any of that gunk that came out, just break it into a billion pieces and shoot it off into oblivion. Never to infect another being ever again. Now that we're cleansed and we're healed, let's go step into our nodes. Set your nodal intention. And let's begin getting ready for our first pulse. Let's begin pushing our energy into the Golden Pyramid. You see that diamond pyramid on top growing bright yellow and brighter yellow. We're pushing our loving intention. We're celebrating the act of being one. Energy knows no distance, my friends. And energy never lies. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our first yellow wave of love, peace, and joy. 1, 2, pulse. See this beautiful yellow wave of energy go down and overtake that energy from last night. Just overtake and absorb that deep purple energy that's still lingering on this beautiful planet of ours. We give this energy freely. We transmute this energy freely to all those that are in need, that are seeking joy, seeking love, seeking peace in their life. those that wish for unity, for those that wish for global unity. You see this beautiful wave going down and around the southern hemisphere, just gathering up all that deep purple energy from last night and adding to itself, making itself available, as we never push our energy on anyone. We give it to all the beings on the planet and all the flora and fauna, in the hopes that we may make this planet a better place for all of us, one person at a time, because all it takes is one candle to light 1,000. You see, this wave is coming to the feet of Mother Gaia node, where I'll ask her to push this excess energy back up into the nodes above. Get that beautiful, nurturing, grounded energy from Mother Gaia node, that radiant ether energy from Father Sky. Get that love from Radiance and Lisa. Get the peace from Keith. The joy from Lioness. The truth and the unity from myself. Reaffirm your connection with one another, please. There we go. You may see colors through your closed eyes. It's perfectly normal. But in your mind's eye, you should see our golden pyramid floating in front of us. Our beautiful planet beneath. Let's go ahead and push our intention and our energy into the golden pyramid. And see that diamond at the top growing ever bright yellow, brighter yellow, and brighter yellow. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our second wave. 1, 2, pulse. See that magnificent wave go in every direction from the feet of Mother Gaia, from the Mother Gaia node, every direction. Know that thousands of people right now are experiencing love, peace, or joy, some for the very first time in their life. That is beautiful. Spreading this energy creates beauty, creates joy, creates peace and love. There is no greater gift to give another person or a planet than such positive intention. Now this beautiful yellow wave of love, peace, and joy is crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere, coming up to the equator, working its way back once again to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Mother Gaia, please push this energy back up, this excess energy, back up to the golden pyramid above. Now let's reaffirm our connection with one another. Very good. See those beautiful thick bands of energy connecting all of us. Very good. Let's go ahead and push our nodal intention and our personal positive intention into our golden pyramid. And see that pyramid at the top, that diamond pyramid growing brighter yellow, brighter yellow, brighter yellow. Lisa and Radiance on love. Keith on peace. Linus on joy. I'm on unity. And everyone else participating, push your intention and we'll make this the best wave ever, as this is the one that will linger for the next 24 hours. On the count of pulse. 1, 2, pulse. See in your mind's eye this beautiful energy shooting down from our triangle down to Mother Gaia and spreading in every direction. This beautiful yellow wave of love, peace, and joy and unity going in every direction. This time it's leaving a trail of pixie dust energy, that will persist for the next 24 hours, or we will gladly renew it once again. This wave is going down past the equator and crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere, working its way back up, passing the equator, and once again to the feet of Mother Gaia node, where I'll ask those of you on this node to store some of this excess energy in your sacral chakra and send the rest of it to the node holders and participators above, where I'll ask all of you to do the same. Store it in your sacral chakra, your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. Now cross your arms and put your hands on your shoulders. Very good. Very good. Give yourself a nice warm embrace. For some of us, this is the only human touch that we experience throughout the day. Make it a good one. And repeat after me aloud. I am love. I am joy. I am peace. I am loved. I am worthy of all these gifts. So it is. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose, hold for a moment, release through our mouth. And on the 3rd breath, we'll release this wonderful hug that we're giving ourselves right now. This beautiful hug. Release. Now let's gently pull our energy back from one another. I'm pulling my energy back from Keith and Lioness and Radiance and Lisa. And everyone else participating. I'm just kind of gathering my energy back. Very good. And some of it may feel sticky. That's just the energy sticking around as part of our collective consciousness, our unity consciousness that we grow every night. Every night when we do this practice, our unity consciousness grows larger and stronger. It is so beautiful. Nice and gentle, pull your energy back. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. Whew. Hey, Lioness, you made it in time. At least you made it in time. Hey, that's awesome. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you guys on Instagram, on Rumble, on X, and of course on YouTube. So that being said, sorry, I got sidetracked. Go in love, peace, and joy. And until tomorrow night, namaste. See you then.